Hello. So yeah, I didn't realize the camera was on, and I just spent the last, I don't know, 3 minutes or so recording myself just sitting here, and what I'm doing is just going over the paint, or the tape on the back of this, just kind of running my fingers around the edge to make sure that it's not gonna let. So this is just cheap dollar store paint, right? Dollar store paint, dollar store canvas, 12 by 12 this time. Woohoo! I don't do very many of those, but that is what I have right now for canvases. I have no wood. Well, I do. There's wood outside. I could have Dave. Well, we've been using it. We've been using it for stuff for the garden, right? All my flat board, or all his flat board. He's the one who orders it and makes the stuff for me. So yeah. He's pretty fantastic. Anyway, suffice it to say, we are still mostly staying home. We're mostly getting everything delivered. And yeah, I'm still working from home. One of my clients is still basically shut down, but you know, our government is extending a helping hand to people in my situation, which is good because I am self-employed. And, you know, I have a couple of clients that keep me, you know, pretty busy. But, yeah, with one of them shutting down, I basically lost half my income. So that kind of stunk. But anyway, we did kind of get a bonus. So Dave and I had planned a vacation. We were going to go to the lake this summer. And, of course, everything down at the lake is shut down, and the river that's attached to the lake is also shut down, which is usually great for floating and stuff. And so we thought, well, what's the point, right? And they're offering, it was a full refund, 100% refund until mid-June. So we just went ahead and canceled it. And that put an extra, you know, little over $1,000 that I had paid for that back into my bank account. So we made some special purchases that I will share with you. But today, we're going to paint. We're going to do a Dutch pour. And we're going to do pink, purple, and blue. So I have a neon pink and a Tutti Frutti. I've mixed up some more Dioxazine purple. And then I also have some Dioxazine purple that is mixed with a pearlescent. So I'm going to use those two as my purples. And then I have a phthalo blue and just kind of a sky blue. It doesn't have a name, so I'm sure I mixed it up with multiple paints and have no idea what it is because I don't keep track. Shame on me. Anyway, thanks for being here. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's down there somewhere. I never know. And yeah, let's pour some paint. Wait, one more thing before I go. So I'm going to, in honor of my buddy Isaac over there at Emerald Edition, who did his first commentary a couple of days ago. I just caught it earlier today, and it was fantastic. He sometimes uses a snub nose blow dryer when he does a Dutch pour. So I have not tried this, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, yeah, thanks for inspiring me. So apparently I'm not going to use the blunt nose hair dryer because it's not even moving my white paint around. So it's probably sure not going to move my other paint around. I don't think my white paint is too thick. I thinned it down. I don't know, maybe it is. I'm going to pull out my other blow dryer, though, and try it to move stuff around. And if I have to, I'll thin down that white paint. Well, it's a little late now, but I'll get it spread onto this canvas, and then we'll throw some color down here. And look at my remote. My husband laughs when he comes in here. Everything is covered in paint. The next time you see me in my chair, you might look, you'll see that I've got like a sheet covering my chair, because it's the only way to keep it clean. So anyway, let me get the other dryer and I'll be right back. Goodness, it is just stunning, except this. I don't like this right here. So I'm actually going to try and tilt that off a little bit. Let go. Put some of these other colors down on there. I don't want to go too fast though, which you know I have a tendency of doing that. Slow down, Lori. Oh my gosh, I'm just in love with this though. Really. I love it. Oh, and look at the cells that are popping up. That must be from my white cell activator. And if you want to know how I mix that, the description is down in the description of how I make that. Okay, I think that's okay. I need to, I've got some white edges here that where I've got my paint is, or my canvas is actually showing through. Oh, I definitely need to do something there. Oh, and it looks like I'm getting some bubbles, so I'm going to need to come in with my torch as well. So, I can't wait to do a round with these colors. I've still got records, and I think I'm going to do one, and I have a certain little girl in mind who might just get this as a gift. It depends on whether or not a certain little girl that I'm thinking of knows how to tell time without numbers on a clock. Or can paint her own numbers on the clock, I suppose. I suppose you could do that, put her own numbers on. But I don't put numbers on my clocks because people look at the artwork and they see the top as something different, right? Like not necessarily what I see as the top isn't necessarily going to be what somebody else sees as the top, right? So I don't put numbers on them, and I make it so that the clock mechanism is, you can move it, and wherever you decide that you're going to hang it, that's where 12 is going to sit. You can move the mechanism on the back. So, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Let me just take a quick torch to it. A couple of places here where I see some bubbles. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to let it sit here for a few minutes, and I can see I've got a few more edges to touch up, and then yeah, I'll bring it in for a close-up. I think this one is amazing. I don't know why I never tried using those colors together before. I've always stuck with one side of the color wheel or the other, but I really love that pink with that purple and blue. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming and watching today and checking out my pour and paint, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit that like button. What do they say? Smash that bell. Ring the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. But remember, I upload videos in a lot of different categories. So, yeah, because I don't just do one thing. I'm always doing something different. But painting is becoming, well, you can see it's the one I have the most videos about. So, the one I have the most fun with so far. But I do have some new things coming up. Some new things that I'm going to learn, some new skills I'm learning, so I'm going to share those with you too. Hope you don't mind. I don't know. I hope you don't get bored with my story. Have a great day. Bye.